Why is it 90?
Phones are open. It's Friday, man. 877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. You can send us a Friday check-in on the text over to 22987. Coming up for you this hour here on The Woody Show. Card Narcs is happening.
Oh my gosh.
Hell yes.
And we start the hour with your Friday fail story. Some chick named Bree Pritchett who took a trip to Sedona, Arizona. Cool. And she had such a great time that she wanted to celebrate by getting the latitude and longitude coordinates of Sedona tattooed on her shoulder.
What a nice bitch.
All right. Sounds really stupid, but she accidentally mixed up north and south. So now she has a tattoo for a random spot in the middle of the South Pacific Ocean.
That's safe. Cool. As if anyone would ever know what Andor is.
As if she would even know.
Yeah. You will find that wondering, hey, you know that's in the middle of the ocean, right?
I've thought about, like, oh, would you ever get a tattoo? It's not that I wouldn't get a tattoo. I cannot think of anything that I would want to get permanently on my body. Yeah. And people go, well, what about
Steelers logo
or your kids' names or whatever? And I go, well, what if my kids end up to be pricks?
Right. Or Jeffrey Dahmer.
I'm sure, what if Jeffrey Dahmer's parents
had a Dahmer tattoo?
Yeah, were they supposed to? Oh, little Jeffrey's tattoo. Would you still want that?
Oh, yeah, I'm a big fan of Jeffrey Dahmer.
So I don't know. I don't know. My wife, relationships end all the time.
Steelers logo.
Could be.
I mean, but that relationship will end. And also, they're not going away.
And also, I don't know that. You can find their logo anywhere. Like, oh, that's right. I'm a Steelers fan. Now I remember.
Right. Exactly.
It doesn't matter if it's on your body.
No. What's wrong with representing these dads?
This next one, where's yours?
I represent Harry Potter.
Okay.
Yeah. For life? So you need
HP for life.
And Game of Thrones.
This next one is about this guy in England who went to a McDonald's. He had a fake gun, real knife, and demanded two things: all the money in the safe and some chicken McNuggets.
Okay.
So the employees, they gave him the $600 or so they had in the safe, but they couldn't help him with the chicken nuggets. Ask me why.
Why?
Because it was breakfast hours.
Oh no, you can't make chicken.
And as we all know, McDonald's cannot and will not make lunch food during breakfast hours, even if you got a fake gun.
The equipment doesn't work.
Is it a time release fake?
Right.
The fries, the nuggets.
He had to settle for a double sausage McMuffin, which was,
that sounds good.
It's not what he wanted, though. Also, the police were able to identify him
that too.
from the security footage, and he was arrested, sentenced to 6 years in fail jail.
Better been delicious.
So stupid.
It better be.
They should change those griddles that are on timers,
Right, exactly.
And the fryers.
It's weird.
Way with the all-day breakfast, right?
They did.
I think, yeah.
I kind of know whenever it got it because that's what we said.
I would get it every once in a while.
On occasion, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was nice. How come other restaurants seem to have it figured out? Like,
It's strange.
Yeah, you can go to like Jack in the Box and you can get a breakfast item whenever you want. Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Go to Denny's 24 hours a day.
Yeah, right.
And get a burger or an
yeah,
omelet.
they seem to have figured it out.
It's different oil in the morning.
Oh, maybe they have the griddles that aren't on timers.
Yeah. Here is one from Michigan where the cops, they spotted a car on the shoulder of the highway. Lights were off. They walked up to the car. They saw the guy in the front seat trying to duck out of sight. They asked him for his name. He gave him a fake name. But there in the moment, the cops didn't know it was fake, so they went and ran the name that he gave them. And that one came back to this other person who's also wanted on felony warrants.
What are the chances?
So this guy was arrested anyway. And when the cops searched him, they found that he had a bunch of meth on him, and so he was arrested and taken to fail jail. Yeah.
Always go with
Bad
John
night.
Smith.
Yes.
Then they ask, well, what's your
John Smith.
Okay, what's your address, John?
123 Jones Road.
Okay, well, that doesn't check out at all.
Well, that's your
Well,
computer.
check again.
Must be broken.
Triple check.
And finally, this is one of my favorite stories of the week. This is from Washington, D.C., where these two police officers, instead of fighting crime, patrolling the streets, doing any of the other 8 million things they could or should be doing, decided it would be fun to take their squad cars and do a little drag racing instead.
All right. That's so
Right.
fun. What's wrong with that?
And it wasn't in the middle of the night or anything. This was at 5 p.m.
Oh, my God.
And just like how a lot of street racing goes, it just didn't end well. They both ended up totaling their squad cars.
Oh my God.
So far, no word if they still have their jobs. I'm guessing they'll be so
guessing
fine.
no.
Yeah, because apparently they were pretty new on the force. They hadn't even been cops all that long.
They had their driving training.
Yeah, man.
You're right.
Hey, Officer Johnson, what are you doing? I don't know, Officer Thomas.
Drag race?
Wanna drive? Yeah, sure.
Right.
Stupid, yeah. Dumbasses.
Whole fails.
And those are your Friday fail stories here on The Woody Show. We're going to take a break. We'll come back at a brand new round of Cart Narcs.
Yes.
That is next.
You asked for an answer. I gave you a question.
The Woody Show. Back in a bit.
Old 98.7 wants to send you to Universal.
diagnosis. We can scan your vehicle and provide a list of possible fixes. Find the right parts for you or recommend a great local repair shop. Don't ignore your check engine light. Stop by your local O'Reilly Auto Parts.
With a Ralph's Rewards card, it's easy to get lower than low prices, which adds up to big savings for the win. You also earn fuel points on every purchase, which means you win big at the pump. The Ralph's Rewards card. All you do is win big savings.
Go for
Sign
it.
up now at Ralph's.com and start saving.
I don't know where you're gonna go.
Fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply.
Fresh produce is always a tasty treat. And right now, juicy Honeycrisp or Envy apples are only $1.99 a pound with your card. Ralph's. Fresh for everyone.
Everything, our farm, our stand, our pop-up shop, it really all started when we discovered the benefits of local, raw honey.
I just wanna know what you're dreaming of when you sleep and smile so comfortable. I just wish that I could give you that look that's perfectly unsaid. Sometimes I think about you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. He always been faking me out. Sometimes I think about you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes I think about you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now.
Now it's 3 p.m.? Woo! Dog, you guys are asking a lot.
This is the Woody Show. The Woody Show.
It is the Woody Show, and it is time for a brand new round of car cards.
Way too long.
Right. You want less legwork? A 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code TAXI. Californians are recycling smarter to fight climate pollution. Join the food fight by recycling food scraps in the food and yard waste bin. For more recycling tips, go to iRecycleSmart.com. Do your part. Recycle smart.
This day in rock
damn it,
sponsored
dude.
by Cal Recycle.
Use a fucking blinker, dick!
I was
fucking doing? Fucking speed up! Asshole. Like, who is the prick up here going 40 fucking 5?
Keeping you safe.
With a slice in your hand, watching an awesome band that's cicada.
Klein and Ellie, pizza and a band. Some of LA's best pizza and a piping hot band in our intimate DTS sound space. Hey, this is Ben from Death Cab for Cutie. Listen every hour all day from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Instantly get a slice of tickets for a special delivery of Death Cab for Cutie, September 15th at K-Rock. It's your only way in. What makes you think that once you put the cart in the car corral that nobody has to go get them from the cart corral?
That's where the robots go, Woody.
Yeah.
Is it like some magic dust they sprinkle on all the carts there and then just like float back to the front of the store? No, what this is supposed to do, I'm sure, is to limit their liability for people getting hurt or their cars being damaged by cars that are not in the corral. And it also saves their employees from having to go all over the entire, like picking up like random socks around your house, right? Like your kids leave everywhere, and just go to the cart corral. And yes, it is somebody's job to go to the cart corral and pick them up. But how do you think they get from the cart corral to the front of the store?
Magic.
Levitation.
Yeah.
Saving someone's job.
See, why don't you leave it where they want you to leave it, at the cart corral?
Because then he wouldn't be out of a job.
Well, see, now it's a make-work job. That's not all they do. They do stocking, they do bagging.
I don't think they mind so much.
Oh, see, by that logic, I can just dump some trash here because they pay someone to come pick up the trash.
Well, that's your choice.
No, it's not my choice. It's an analogy. Man, you're a no good Nick.
Yeah.
You're a no good Nick.
A no good Nick.
Oh my god.
No Thanksgiving.
What?
None.
Well, that's your choice then. Like, it's
Okay.
gosh.
Well, yeah.
You know what? They like going all over the place.
Sure.
They prefer it. I don't think they mind so much. Bitch.
It's so hard for you just to put the cart where it's supposed to go.
I don't think I've ever asked you, what would your response be if he showed up in the parking lot looking at you? Asking you,
Oh, I would put it back.
I just put it back.
Oh, yeah. Put it back.
I would be
I
mortified.
know listen to him because I know where it goes.
I understand.
I
Let's say,
I got called out.
yeah.
It's fine. Yeah, you're right. That sucks.
would?
The same thing.
Yeah.
In fact, let's
I'd be so embarrassed.
Well, okay. That's another example. This would be. Okay, so the people just go, oh, well, why should I put it in the cart corral? It's somebody else's job to come pick it up. What about if you go to like a fast food restaurant and you just left all your garbage and stuff at the table? They have trash cans and stuff inside the restaurant for you to bring your tray
What are you doing?
and your bags and your wrappers and everything else.
the business model.
Yeah, and then you just put them in it. And yes, it is somebody's job to
this
come
crosses
collect
over
trash
now?
from the trash
Oh.
can.
And the
not
tray.
necessarily collect it from the floor
Yeah,
and
it
the
doesn't.
tables
That
and everything
crosses
else. You're
over.
supposed to bust your own table. You're supposed to put your own cart back in the cart. Because that way
The next person will have a clean space.
Exactly.
Oh, I like to create
Fucking
jobs at
prick.
McDonald's. I just throw my tray against the wall.
This next clip is great for Menace's question because this lady, this is the first I've ever seen. She was an actual grocery store employee who was going to her car after a day on the job and was curbing her cart next to her car.
Oh, man.
Blocking the spot next to her.
An employee.
An employee. Fire her. So I did two things. Number one, is an employee doing it. And number two, I said, you know what? Greg Gorey has always wanted to do card narcs, but he's too much of a fraidy cat. What if I do my...
Get out of the fast lane, asshole! out to fucking Ontario.
such a, I found it to be a very dejecting meeting. Most of the meetings around here.
Well, because the meeting was, here are some positives and here are some negatives. And then Klein walks away with, guess what? The negatives.
Right, of course.
Well, no, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, dude, he's all bummed.
So I'm going to take all these and I'm going to put these on my shoulders. And
I'm going to tell you right now what we heard yesterday, because they did a bunch of research about this radio station to figure things out. And by the way, if they don't think that we're smart enough to know what they're doing, because what they're
running the shit out of that red.
I'll tell you right now, obviously they're trying to make the station good again, because the station sucked for a few years, and that guy that was responsible for that is gone. The idiot boss, as you all know.
even the idiot boss, he brought us Jake, so I should say that on top of everything else bad he did. He's the one who brought Jake the Nerd into our lives. I didn't even know Jake the Nerd existed on this planet until the idiot boss dropped him off like an unwanted child at a firehouse. We got Jake the Nerd. So they're doing all this stuff to try to make K-Rock good again because, look, for those of you that have been listening to the station for a while, or maybe you're back at it, K-Rock was awesome, and K-Rock is, I still believe, the most important, significant, powerful radio station on the entire planet. And
thanks,
did
Dick!
A lot of stupid, bad things for a few years. Omar did all those things.
Yep.
From the inside. In fact, Omar's probably the reason, I would think about it, because he's the only guy that was there. Omar was here in the good days. No, not at all. No passion. So this is the beautiful thing about what we've heard. This is the positive about it. You said I don't hear positive. Here's what I heard. People that found the show randomly
really love the show.
Like
More
it.
people need
Right.
to hear about it.
And so if you do listen, if you're one of these people that's up early listening, even if you're just waiting around to get tickets to Death Cab, whatever, you tell a few people, you tweet about it, you put us on your Instagram. That stuff helps because this company is once again failing us.
Even just saying there is a morning show.
Right. It's
helpful.
Pretty sure that was a double yellow, bro.
I truly believe that just because we're on K-Rock, that should be sufficient. Our signal sucks. It's terrible.
And the station, as you know, for the past few years did a lot to kind of drive people away. They basically said, let's give you many reasons to go elsewhere. Let's give you reasons to go see what else is out there. And here's the nice thing also they found, and I don't think this could be boring to most people, probably is. Most people, they found, that got angry or went away, whatever. They didn't find anywhere else they like better. They're just kind of like out there.
They didn't get loyal to a different show or station.
We just need them to come on back. That's why. So we're
They
here.
don't even know what's going on anymore.
No idea.
And also, I mean, to be honest, I think that the promotion of this show, if people like glom onto it and they're out of the range of the terrestrial radio antenna, they would go seek us on the Odyssey app. So that would benefit them.
Well, you know what's interesting lately is, and I don't know if this showed up in the but a lot of people said they found us on Spotify because I guess they're putting our podcast there as well.
Okay.
And we're not supposed to talk about that. That's another thing.